Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
A historic ranch in Nevada is now up for sale for millions of dollars. Good morning and thank you so much for joining us on 7 at 7. I'm Cynthia Puga. We begin with top story sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. Last night, the community came together to remember two men who died in a Las Vegas apartment fire on Sunday. People were seen gathering beside the apartment that caught fire at Riverbend Village Apartments. Flowers and photographs were also laid during the vigil for the two young men known as Cameron Moore and Vincent Herrera. The fire on Sunday displaced 30 people and left 4 hospitalized for burns and injuries, according to the Clark County Fire Department. And a person died on Wednesday afternoon in another apartment complex fire at the Tides on Duneville at 5055 Duneville Street. Now, according to the Clark County Fire Department, firefighters were able to put the fire out that was confined to a single unit, and that's where they found the body during a search. This is the third fire fatality in less than a week. The cause of this fire is still under investigation. 2 of the 3 inmates who were killed Tuesday at Ely State Prison have been identified. A news release from the White Pine County Sheriff's Office named 43-year-old Zacharia Luce and 22-year-old Connor Brown as 2 of the dead inmates. Luce was previously indicted as a leading member of a violent white supremacist prison gang. The third inmate who was killed has not been identified, as the next of kin has not been notified. Moving on to lighter news and weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. We'll be seeing a mix of sunshine and clouds this morning into the evening with a high around 108 and light winds. Now, there is a chance of showers or thunderstorms tonight going into Friday. And it looks like we're also expecting daily thunderstorm chances next week. But tomorrow, Friday, we'll be seeing a dip in those temperatures into 106 and an increase into the 110 range for this weekend and into next week with mostly sunny skies. Moving on to health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Extreme summer heat kills more people in the U.S. than hurricanes, floods, and tornadoes combined, leaving older adults more vulnerable to heat-related issues. Age-related factors like biological changes, higher rates of diseases, and greater usage of medications can alter seniors' response to heat. The body has 2 methods to cool itself, such as sweating and increasing blood flow to the skin. As seniors age, they sweat less and have reduced blood circulation, affecting their body's response to extreme temperatures. Older adults can stay safe by limiting outdoor activities to cooler mornings and evenings and recognizing signs of dehydration or heat exhaustion.
Sports brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. As the Olympics continue from Paris, Ilya Karun, who trains in Las Vegas with the Sandpipers of Nevada, earned a bronze medal while representing Canada in the men's 200-meter butterfly on Wednesday. It's the first medal of his Olympic career, and he finished with a time of 152.8. France's Leon Marchand took home gold, setting a new Olympic record of 151.21. Also at noon today, Team USA Women's basketball featuring 4 Las Vegas aces tips off against Belgium in Group C.
In business, brought to you by Bank of George, your best banking experience ever. A rich piece of Nevada history is on the market for $15 million. The iconic Jack Valley Ranch, owned by the late gaming mogul John Esquaga, dates to the late 1800s. Nods to its history include a sheep herder's camp with a small wood cabin and stone dugout, a Native American grinding bedrock mortar, and a cemetery with graves of pioneer families. The 1,230-acre ranch includes a 5,400 square foot single-story home, multiple barns, garages, and outbuildings, and a commercial cattle operation. Home features include a study room, vaulted wood ceilings, hardwood floors, a kitchen with a central island, and an oversized pool. Senator Catherine Cortez Masto introduced a bill that exempts sports bets from handle and head taxes. The bill, known as the Wager Act, is similar to bipartisan legislation introduced in the House by Representative Dina Titus. If approved and signed into law, it would exempt legal sports books from paying a 0.25% handle tax per wager and a $50 annual fee per sportsbook employee to the federal government. Bill proponents say the legislation would boost local economies by removing an outdated tax and keep legal sportsbooks more competitive with illegal operators that don't pay the taxes. They add that as a result, it can offer better odds on games.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The NFL preseason gets underway tonight with the Pro Football Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio, between the Bears and the Texans. Houston is a 1.5-point favorite at Circa Sportsbook, and the total is 32. Chicago is listed at plus 107 on the money line, with the Texans at minus 127. Bears quarterback Caleb Williams, the number 1 pick in the NFL draft this spring, will not play. Quarterback Tyson Bagent, who led the Bears to a win over the Raiders last season, is expected to start for Chicago.
Vegas Nation brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. NFL.com has slowly rolled out this year's rankings of their top 100, with the finalized positions of the top 10 to be announced on Friday night. And for the first time ever, it appears Raiders defensive end Max Crosby has made the top 10 of that list. He would join Patrick Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey, Myles Garrett, and 2023 MVP Lamar Jackson, among others. The Silver and Black are taking a day off of training camp Thursday. Practice resumes for the team on Friday at 10 a.m.
Moving on to lifestyle news, cremations and burials are common practices when a person passes, but now Nevadans have another option, returning their bodies to Mother Earth as dirt. Earth Funeral, a green burial company based in Washington, opened a facility in Las Vegas that will allow Nevadans to choose what the company calls an environmentally friendly and cost-effective option. Now, the process, which breaks bodies down into nutrient-rich soil over 45 days in a vessel, will cost $4,950. The company says that's less than half the average funeral cost in Nevada. Human composting became legal in Nevada at the beginning of this year with the passage of Assembly Bill 289. Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's has live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. In honor of spooky season approaching, a local bar announced the return of a Halloween pop-up bar. The famed Halloween pop-up bar returns to Las Vegas from October 4th through November 1st at Evil Pie. This year, the popular pop-up spans almost 36 bars across the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. Since its launch in 2021, the Black Lagoon has gained an enthusiastic following for its macabre atmosphere garnished with a bit of goth and metal. For more insight on the history of the pop-up, visit blacklagoonpopup.com. Thanks for watching 7 at 7. Like always, you can hit that subscribe button to get alerts when we post breaking news and our 7 at 7 newscast. We'll see you here tonight for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.